This as Sanparks has an open week allowing people to come in for free. This only happens once a year. Our reporter Mike Maringa has more.
We are at the Phalaborwa Sanparks gate. It's an open week. This is the week where people are allowed to come in for free, to come and interact with animals, if I may put it like that, or with nature as it happens, because you'll understand that most rural communities that are living around the parks, people cannot afford. We are talking about the poor of the poorest, but at least once a year they've got an opportunity to come in for free, where they are given an opportunity to come and see what's happening inside. And to give us more information on that, let me now bring the CEO of the Sanparks, Tate Fundisile. Please tell us about the concept of allowing people to come into the park for free. Why do you do that every year? And this year, what does it entail?
Our team says, know your national parks. We are doing this because we know the history of the country. I think everyone knows that these parks were established through eviction, through removals. And some of them are the homestays of the poor and the locals. Therefore, we're saying to the local people, we as Sanparks, we are given the mandate to manage your inheritance. This belongs to you. Yes, you can come anytime you pay, but we're saying this week, please come for free because it belongs to you. Connect with the environment, with your heritage, with your wildlife for a week. Come in numbers. Please produce your ID. We want to confirm you're South African. But if you're under the age of 16, there's no need. Come in numbers, organize youth. Come because the youth is the future of this country. When we retire, we leave this inheritance to them to look after, because we all have a play to roll. Therefore, it's an open week. Please come in numbers because we know your pain of eviction. We want to change that landscape because these parks belongs to all people of this country.
You are saying this is the 13th edition where you've been allowing people to come in for free. Before I let you go, just tell us as to in the past, how many people have you managed to attract into the parks during this open week, and how many are you expecting this year?
We have seen a growth of more than 15% since it started. 2017, we had about 64,000 people, which was a jump of 20% from the previous year. Our target this year, we want to hit 80,000 mark of South Africans visiting our national parks.
Datem Keteni indicating that last year they had about 64,000 people who came into the park during this open week. But let me bring now the MEC for Environmental Affairs in the province, Tate Squati. Let's talk about this project and all the other tourism aspects in the province, to say this is an open week for people of Phalaborwa, for people of South Africa. What does this mean to the tourism industry?
Well, as you've already said it, that this is a way of encouraging our people to as well start touring, but also to start understanding that there is a relationship between our communities with the parks that are adjacent to them, and therefore they need to start appreciating, but also understand that there is value in them, because they are actually part of not only people visiting, them going there to enjoy themselves, but also it's a contribution to the economic well-being of their own communities closer to those areas.
Talking of economic well-being, let's talk about the spin-offs of this place in particular, Phalaborwa and Mopani in general. What are we talking about in terms of economic? What are the spin-offs? What are people of this area benefiting from this whole exercise?
Well, first and foremost, we know that we have got what we call an organization that, or forum that is called People in Parks, where our own communities who have been forcefully removed from these parks now have got a stake in these parks. They are able to develop whatever initiatives that they have within these parks, and therefore benefiting them directly. But secondly is in terms of general tourism that is growing within these parks. We know that these are iconic, these are world-renowned parks, and now people are coming in droves to making sure that they get access to these parks. And we know that every single tourist, there is a job that is actually being created for our people. But as well, it also helps those entrepreneurs who are closer to these parks, because people, when they come here, they've got to go to the restaurants, they've got to make sure that others are sleeping in the hotels, others are sleeping in the lodges close by. But as well, we are going further into making sure that there are homestays for those people who are adjacent to these parks, so that people should start linking what they have with the cultural heritage that we have, so that it's not only the bigger establishments that they are earning the value, but also the small ones, particularly in terms of homestays, where they can start enjoying as to how our people are living, what do they eat, and so on and so on. So it's actually a growing economy that would like our people to participate in, but also to make sure that they can also create value out of it.
That was the MEC for Economic Development in the province, that is Siapara unpacking the spin-off of Limpopo, Phalaborwa and Mopane as a district. But the Sanparks has indicated that this year alone they are targeting 80,000 people to come through their parks during this open weekend. It's now back to you in the studio.